Unit 8, Lesson 2. This is question number 6 that I'm going to demonstrate how to achieve the correct answer with. So I'm going to start by condensing this. Again, addition turns into multiplying. I have log base 3, the quantity x squared plus 5 times the quantity 7 minus 2x equals 3. Now I'm going to put it in exponential form. 3 raised to the third power equals x squared plus 5 times 7 minus 2x. I'm going to go ahead and FOIL this. Front, outside, inside, and last. And then I'm going to write it in the correct form. 27, 3 to the third is 27. And if I put this in standard form, it is looking like this. And I think I forgot an x here. Okay, let's move the 27 over. When it was a positive 27, I move it over, it becomes a negative. Okay, so negative 2x to the third plus 7x squared. Okay, we got to keep putting this in the correct form, minus 10x. And when I combine these, I end up with a positive 8. For those that are with me, let's think about this really quickly. I'm looking at this, draw a little arrow. This tells me that I have the possibility of having 3 solutions. And we're going to think about what can I do to test those. I'm going to use the MAMA method right now. Okay, factors of 8 would be 1, 2, 4, and 8. But remember, we have to divide by the factors of 1 and 2. So I'm going to start by testing those whole numbers. So let's first test by testing positive 1. So negative 2, 7, negative 10, and 8. When I test it, I'm looking for a remainder of 0. Dropping down and multiplying, adding and multiplying, and I can see here I do not get 0. 1 does not work. Now I'm going to be lazy and test negative 1. I'm going to be lazy and test negative 1. Okay, testing negative 1. I drop down with the negative 2. I multiply to get 2, add down to get 9. I multiply to get negative 9, I add down to get negative 19, and I can see that negative 1 doesn't work. Now I'm running out a little bit of space. Let me come over here. Next, I'm going to test 2. So negative 2, 7, negative 10, and 8. Okay, dropping down. Multiply to get negative 4, add down to 3. Multiply to get 6, add down to negative 4. Okay, there we go. I can see that 2 is a solution. Now, remember, I still need to check it to make sure it's not extraneous, but I know that 2 works. What do I do with the remainder of this? So, negative 2x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0. Is it possible that I can factor this? Let's check. What multiplies to equal positive 8 and combines to give us 3? So 4 and 2 do not combine, 1 and 8 does not combine. I would need to check using the quadratic formula. So I have 3, then I have 3 squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2 times a. X equals negative 3 plus or minus. Okay, let's do the math inside of here. So inside I have 3 squared, subtract 4 times negative 2 times negative 4. Now we can see inside I have a negative value. What does that tell me? This tells me I'm going to have an I solution. Okay, we're not working with I's right now. We are working with real solutions. So this is going to be an extraneous solution because both of these would be an I. I'd pull out and have an I here. So the only solution that I am checking then happens to be 2. Let's see if it works. 2 squared is 4. 4 plus 5 is a positive number. 2 times 2 is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. It's a positive number. I have one solution for number 6.